Hey, here we go. Little Thursday thunder, Thursday evening thunder on the Repossible podcast. I'm your host, Bradley Charbonneau. Hey, I'm going to do three things at once, and I am not a believer in multitasking, but I'm really only doing two multitasking things. One of them is Walking Pepper there, and he's all right. And the other two, I am doing two things together, and one of them is I'm rehearsing my talk for tomorrow night, but the other one is giving you a little bit of behind the scenes about how I rehearse for a talk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through sort of the bullet points as I currently see them, and that'll give you an idea how I prepare for a speech. So here we go. By the way, I don't like doing this, but I did it this week. I switched my speech topic. But when you have a collection of speeches sort of in your pocket and you're ready with them and you could sort of at the drop of a hat do one, then you're in better shape. So I'm not going to do the mind, heart, gut decision-making process. I'm going to do the yes and improv sort of philosophy. In preparation for this, I've done a couple of rehearsals. They went pretty well, except they were kind of long. I've really got to watch it. This is the Toastmasters talk. It's 5 to 7 minutes. They're ridiculously strict on the time. In fact, if you go under or over, you're disqualified. So here we go. Quick overview. It is about yes and sort of the philosophy of yes and. And in preparation for this, and I did actually more prep than I usually do, I watched 2 TED Talks, both titled Yes and. So there's some good ideas right there that TED Talks were using the same topic. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to take it a step further. One of the TED Talks walked through the process with, I think they said no, and then they said yes and, I think. And what I want to do is I want to go 3 levels, and I'm going to make it interactive. And I'm going to talk with the audience, and I'm going to stage a party. I'm going to say, I've done this before, by the way. I'm going to create a party, and I'm going to suggest some things. And the first round, people in the audience say no. So they disagree. They're declining my suggestion. I'm going to say, we're going to have helium balloons or whatever. In fact, I should get some standard ideas. And then I want them to respond no. That's all. They can't say anything else. It's just no. That's round 1. And then I talk about how that's, look at the energy in the air. It's really down. It's really discouraging for the speaker, for the party organizer. So that's no. Second up is yes, but. And secretly, this is actually worse than no. No is very clear. No is just no, we're not going to do it. Oh, guess we're not going to do that. Okay. Yes, but is sort of like a tease and then no. So that's even worse. You're brought up a bit. You're given hope a little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, great. Oh, but no. So back to my silly example of helium balloons. Yeah, balloons. Oh, but helium is, in such short supply and we can't really get it anymore. It's expensive. So yeah, we can't do that. So there's yes, but. And yes, but a lot of people hate this, especially I'm in the Netherlands, of course, and in Dutch there's a common phrase, ja, maar. And that's the same thing, yes, but. And it's a very common phrase, especially for the Dutch. Because, it's not just a Dutch thing, but it's a very, this is going down a rabbit hole here, but the culture of yes, but is brutal, right? It's hard. And then a lot of people say, oh, I'm a yes, but parent. I'm a yes, but manager. Oh no, it's terrible. So here's the solution coming up in level 3. And level 3 is yes, and. And it's not as simple as it sounds. I mean, it is very simple, but it's actually a little bit more complex in that there's 2 parts to it. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, I'm listening to what you say. Yes, in fact, in this case, I'm not going to disagree no matter what. So I'm putting confidence in what you're saying. So yes. But then what we're doing with and is building. So you have to listen, and listening also builds encouragement and grows your confidence for the speaker, for the idea creator. So yes, and then you're going to build. So you listened to what they said, helium balloons, and you're going to build on it. And we will tie little chocolates to the bottom of the helium balloon strings. Yes, and we will get a gazillion colors and fill the whole ceiling with helium balloons. So you listened to the original idea, you approve of it, which is already awesome, and you're building on it by adding to it. And you're showing that you listened because what you're going to say in the "and" is building on what the initial idea was. And that's the entire thing. And then I talk about how the energy in the room and the positivity and the cooperation and collaboration of a yes and philosophy is so much healthier and stronger, not to mention more fun, and can be a little silly because, especially in this example, we're saying to yes and to no matter what it is. And that can be silly and crazy, and that's fun. And fun can be good. And of course, fun isn't always realistic. If your boss says, here's the plan we're going to do, and you say yes and the plan is stupid and your idea is stupid, well, that doesn't help. But you see the idea. The main idea is the idea of listening and adding. So that's about it. And this is my wrap up because I'm almost home. And this is a bit of my prep. Normally I would probably walk one more time and do the whole thing, but I'm pretty confident with this one. I've done it several times and I'm feeling good about it. So I'm going to stop there, and I hope you enjoyed my behind the scenes of how I partially prepare. I will also, tomorrow I will do a few more rehearsals. I'll do a few more run-throughs, and especially with a timer, because this one is really strict on the timing, so I've got to make sure I'm going with the right speed and getting across the 3 points. And I got to be really careful of audience participation, because as fun as that is, that can be a time suck. They can start, it's really fun actually, especially the yes, but, and they get all crazy with terrible ideas that they don't agree with. So I got to watch out for time on that. Okay, that's it. That's Thursday. Hope this helped with your preparation and your speaking, and especially coming from me, the usually non-structured, non-preparation kind of guy. But I do this when I want it to be better. Did you catch that? I want it to be better, so I'm going to rehearse, I'm going to get bullet points, and I'm going to practice. That's it. See you next Thursday. Bye for now.